So how do you really land a message of change? I'm going to give you two ways. The first way doesn't work and the second way does work. So here's the first way, and I've seen this done many times in the organizations I work with. The leader tells what I call a harsh reality story. This, in the teams I work with, is often about shifting market conditions, new competitors, and disruptive technologies. It really is laying out the bad news straight away. It works and it gets people's attention because the human brain is designed to be really interested in negative stimuli. That's the way our ancestors survived, because they were quickest to respond. So if you say something negative, you'll know you're going to get someone's attention. Having said that, the leader then moves straight from the harsh reality story to the reasons for change, the logical argument, if you will, to get people motivated to actually take action. But there's a problem here. Because people are still feeling anxious, they're not listening. The fight or flight or freeze mode that's created by adrenaline and cortisol and those kind of neurotransmitters that happen in our brain when we're frightened just close down our ability to think creatively, to explore and to listen. So it just doesn't work. There's a missing step, which I encourage you to think about the next time you try to land a message like this. You tell your harsh reality story and then you segue into what I call a hero story. Now, this is an inspirational and simple story. Perhaps in your life, maybe it happened to you before, where you overcame the same challenge or a similar challenge, or you could tell a story about someone else. So there's a few rules to this. It has to be authentic and true. Of course, it has to be relevant to the challenge in question. And interestingly, it has to have a happy ending. Because what we know about happy endings such as this, brain research shows that it triggers a different brain chemistry in the listener, a neurotransmitter called dopamine, so-called the motivation molecule, that leads to feelings of optimism and wanting to get up and take action, which of course is exactly where you need people to be when you start laying out your reasons for change. So, two ways to do it. Go straight from here, the harsh reality story, to reasons for change, which doesn't work. But if you include the hero story in your narrative, it is truly transformational. My name's Greg Orme. I am your Human Edge leadership coach.